Hello and welcome back to you who are following, and welcome to you who are new to this series of video. In the last video I showed you this diagram as I made it for this YouTube video illustration about the component and department involving in this project, and we already did the foundation as hosting a web server, and we have installed actually Hostinger have installed WordPress for us on our disk space, and we claimed our 1-year domain name, and we are working in this environment, which is all happening in our disk space in the Hostinger online. Okay, in this video we are following where we left. So we already have our Hostinger account. We are going to the dashboard of our website, and then after a very quick check of everything is alright, we're going straight away to admin panel, which is WordPress admin panel. We are in WordPress environment of our website. We can see our website straight away. So this is our basic website. We have done nothing on this just now. If you haven't seen my last video, which is foundation, and you want to have a foundation and server account, you can go back and watch it. In this environment we have got, this is our WordPress. This is the sign of WordPress. We have got some options here. So in the dashboard, some information. In the post, we have got one post here. We can see it, very simple basic post here. Then in the page area, again you can see just one page here. Right click, open in a new tab, privacy policy page, which is a universal, so you have to modify it for yourself, and our main page. In our media environment, right now we don't have anything in our media environment, no image, audio, anything. And then obviously no comment. First thing first, we need our theme. For having our theme, we go to appearance and then choose theme. In the themes area, you see we have got 3 themes, and one of them is activate, which is this one, and we can activate whichever we like. So as soon as you activate it, look here, now this is your activate theme. So if you go to your website and then refresh it, you see a different theme. So by changing the theme, you're going to have a different look of your website. Okay, and here you see your plugins. At the moment we have got Hostinger onboarding, which is necessary to have a connection with our Hostinger account, Hostinger tools, and Lightspeed cache, which is a very important and good plugins to have. And to be honest, we are not going to use Hostinger AI in this video, so it's better to deactivate it. And also I'm going to show you how to deactivate. Obviously, just click on deactivate Hostinger AI because we are not going to use it. And now if you go to the active plugins, you see only 3. So to have a new plugins, you go obviously to add a new plugin and search for Elementor, and again it is coming here, and straight away install Elementor, then straight away activate it, and back to your WordPress environment and make sure you have your Elementor plugin and activated already. We need starter template plugins to actually work with our new theme. So install starter template, so activate it again. Make sure you have your starter template plugins and activated. Now is the time to go for our theme. Add a new theme. Then one of the theme we are going to use is Astra. Install the Astra and straight away activate it. It gives you some information. Now our active theme is Astra. Click on the theme we chose, Astra, for this video, and start customize it and publish it. When you literally publish it, you see your website here, your Astra website here. And here, if you click on any of them, you are still in the WordPress environment. To go to your Elementor environment and manage your page, you need go to edit page, and from here you are still in WordPress environment. You see, from here if you go to edit with Elementor, now you are in your Elementor environment of your website, and these are the Elementor tools. In the WordPress, we are working for changing the header and the footer, and with the Elementor, which is a page builder, we are working in the page environment. Go to customize. So we are in our WordPress environment, and in this environment we are going to do something about header and footer, but we are gonna do our page editing in the Elementor environment. Okay, let's see what we can do in our WordPress environment. You can see global. In the global, you can change something about entire website. In the header builder, first thing first, we need site, title, and logo. Then you see this logo, which is Astra logo. We want to change it to something else. So change the logo And if you don't have anything right now, you can go and upload your logo from your personal computer. Okay? And right now, we just remove our logo and we have our website name here. You can see when I move in the header area, there is some pen icon coming. These are means by clicking on any pen icon, you can change something exactly over there. You don't have to go through the left menu all the time. Because I haven't published my work now, I can go back one step by Control Z. So in the header builder, you have your logo, you have your primary menu, which is this one. We are in this place. You can change the logo width. Look, it's gonna be get bigger and bigger as much as you want. And I actually reset it as it was. Then site title, which is our website name, or if you like, you can put something else here as your title in your page and leave your website name to the address bar. It just depends to your design option. And then here you see site title visibility. In the design, sometimes you need to hide something in the mobile version because it's a smaller area, or move it or different design for mobile or for desktop. So you can do it here right now. Just leave it like that, and then you can have your logo and site title inline or underneath. You can see, and this is much better, I think. So leave it here. Right now, your tagline is not appearing here. Why? Because site tagline visibility is off for desktop. We turn it on for desktop and mobile and tablet. And now you see your tagline here. Right now we changed something here. Now we want to change the design of them. So here, logo color, at the moment we don't have a logo, but you can change it. Title color to blue one, or obviously it's not good, to yellow one. And our tagline change to red one. So we have something changed here. And also you can change title font size bigger or smaller, and even tagline bigger or smaller, right? Again, you can put some space between them. We did something here. We publish it. So we're going to have it. Now we are going to go to menu area. And it goes to menu area straight away by clicking on this pen icon. We can configure our menu straight away from here, or we can configure it from inside the WordPress itself. By clicking on this icon here, desktop icon. You go to the desktop, look, and you see you have no menu. Why? Because in the general we hide it. Now we do it visible. So you have your menu for the tablet and for mobile phone. Now go for design. Again, you can change everything you want. Here, sub-menu animation. When you go to a menu, you can change, you can have a sub-menu. I'll show you again. Working with the menu is a session separately because it's important. I just want to show you some ability here. Border color, border radius, again, you can have connected to each other or not connected to each other. Menu color is blue when it is activated and black when it is not. So we can change them. We change them to the white. It's more visible. And here you see hover. When we go over them, what color they're gonna be? They're gonna be black. So look, so when we go over them, they are black. And here, when they are active, in the page we are, which is now is home, we're gonna have it like red. So you see red here. And menu font, again, you can change the font about your menu. Make it bigger or smaller. It's too big now. Write that. Again, you can change some spacing between them here and some margin around them here. So we did something here, then publish it. So you see some changes here happen, literally happen. This is our header. By clicking on the pen icon here, you go to the primary header and you can change something here, like make it bigger or smaller. I return it to the normal at the moment. And visibility, again, you can have it on the desktop and tablet and mobile phone or not have it. So I will show you this header in the mobile phone. You see it here and this header here. You can completely make it disappear in the mobile version and being there in the desktop version. Okay? So we want to be there for all the version, mobile, tablet, and desktop. Right, so this here, you can choose what you working, and this here, you can choose what will be appear in the version of the desktop, tablet, mobile. We did something about header. Now we go to footer. In the footer, you have 3 rows of options here. If you click on any setup icon, you go to the option about this row. This row has got 2 sections. You can make it to 3 sections. So now you have 3 sections in this row. You see it here? You can have your 3 sections like this. One of them is larger and other two are smaller, or you can have them equals just in this row. And in just this row, by clicking on the plus icon, you will get what you can put here. So you can put one HTML here, or footer menu here, exactly menu on the top, you will see it here, or social icons here. So I choose one of these for this. In the second row, again we have 3, so we don't want to have the same. We're going to have 2, and by clicking on them, you see the social icon is disappeared. Why? Because you have it here. So in here, you can have HTML or footer menu or one of the wedge. So you can have one wedges here, and again inside this wedge you can have some other content. So by clicking on this and then having here, and you can put an image here, entire gallery here, heading, list, everything. And in the last row, then we have one column, and it's already occupied by copyright. So if you click to delete the copyright, then you see the plus icon, open it, and again choose the copyright, because this is one of the important one. Publish it. Right. Let's go to our WordPress environment, refresh it, and see what we have done in our website. The menu has changed, our logo has changed, our tagline appeared here, and in the bottom our copyright. We can add wedge here, our social media icon here. So this is what we have done to the header and footer. Now we can go to do some changes in our Elementor environment, which is changing to the page. So in the Elementor environment, when you move over the page, you see this icon. It means you can do something about it. So you have container here, or grid of container here, and you have some basics like heading, image, text editor, video, and so on. And you have lots of options, and some of them are pro version. Right now you can straight away, so this is called a container, so you can straight away delete this container, and you see the whole things was a container in our temporary theme website. Right now you can add some container by these icons, or drag some widgets here. So first thing first, we drag a container here, and this is our container on the top, and on the top we have our menu. So we need to move it down because we want our header to be shown over there. So how to move the whole container down? From here, you see in the container, go to advanced and disconnect every section and disconnect as well. Now on the top, give it some space and it's moving down. And move it down until your header appear here. And you can have some padding here on the top. So you see this padding change inside. The margin made some space outside of the container and the padding made some space inside the container. Now we need some space. Right now we don't know what's happening at the rest of the page, so leave the margin in the button, leave it as it is, but in the button our content will be very close, would be actually attached to our container. So make some space in the bottom of container. So you see, this is container and this is the space you are working on it. And this is the space on the top of your container, and on the bottom we are gonna show you again what to do. Now we publish it. We can put another container, do something about it here. So again, on this container, if we go to the website, we don't see anything because the border are not visible. What we do, go to the style and go to the borders. Border type, in this case, our gonna be, it was none, so we don't see that. Now we're gonna have a solid border. And if you want, you can have shadow or not. And you can have border colors here. This is our first container in our page. We are in the Elementor space and we publish it. Okay, now we are gonna add another container with a slightly different look and go to our website, see what we have done. So we drag a container again here. Then you see our container is completely attached to the top one. We need some space on the top. So go to Advanced. For the margin on the top, again disconnect these four values and on the top give it some space. You see our container is moving. Okay, so every container has got some space on the top, and inside again give it some space on the top, not too much because I want to be different of this container. Okay, and some space at the bottom. So you have your padding around your content of your container, and you have some space outside of your container by other things. Okay, now go to a style, give it a border. Again, border type, the default is literally none. We want to have, this time is dotted, and you see it is dotted. and we want to have a different color. For example, kind of reddish one. So this is our second container and our space around our content inside the container. Now we have done it and publish it. Something else I'm going to tell you right now. We have done something here all about desktop version. Let's see what it looks in the tablet version. It looks nice. Look, our website, our top menu, and our menu. You see this here is your menu. So all the items hidden inside, you see them. And on the mobile version, again, you have your two containers. You have your space around the content of your inside, and you have your menu here again. So right now, go back to desktop version, and we already published it. So I go to our WordPress and again open our new website. And here you see our logo, our tagline, and this is the name of the page, and this is our menu. And this is something interesting happened because our background is white. Our menus are not shown here. Why? Because we chose them white when it was the background was blue. But this is our container, top container, second container. So we have done something. Okay, so what you see, you just don't worry about these numbers, values, because I just want to show you the principle of the work. And you see any number, any difference, so we are not going to leave it in our actual website to be something like by eyes or something. Just right now, you just make change and learn the principle of things. This is the container. We have lots of other things. So look, our container, I showed you how to manage it. You can have more setup and you can have more management. And we have got something very, very interesting here. I will show you along the way when we are going to make our real working website. I just show you the principle right now. Okay, so by clicking on this plus icon, you can add some elements in this container. For example, in this container, we want a heading. I put a heading. Then, in this heading, you see the text here. I say, and now we can change the color of the text here by a style here, going to the colors and making any other color you like. You see, straight away it changes. These are all done, remember, in Elementor. These are our page. This is our heading and footing here. We are in Elementor environment. So we put a heading, we change the text color and a style and everything. If I want to go through every single individual one, it doesn't worth it because you have to go ahead and play with these stuff. And I will show you a way which is very, very helpful to do everything you want in a practice website, not in your real website. So you can do everything you want. You can literally play with it on that environment. I will show you how to do that. As soon as you logged in, straight away go to the website. Go for add a website. Click for WordPress. Then continue with your administration. Next, obviously, what kind of website? At the moment, we are not gonna admit any website. So we go for create a blank website. Then here, if you have a domain name already, it show you that. Go for temporary domain. You click on admin panel, going to WordPress. Then you end up in here, which is your temporary domain name. Point your pointer to your domain name and then visit the site. Okay, this is your website. Look, this is what they give you. I can tell you, look, whatever you do here, it end up to your website here or everywhere. So we have a heading here, we change it, and then I want to be in the middle, literally here. Easy. Right now, then go to advanced and see lots of things, lots of options, and play with them. Those who are very important, I will let you know. So, you know what the border does, obviously. Okay? And then, again, margin or padding. You want to have space inside your heading environment, go to padding. And then disconnect all fours and look what happened. Inside you have padding and inside button you have padding here. We publish it. Okay. Now we need to add something else in our container. We go for dots here. It means edit the container and edit the container. If you want to add some elements here, you need to go back to this plus icon. It says add element. You see that? So go to the menu of the elements. You have header here. Then you can put an image here. Then look, this image going to the bottom of your heading or in the top of your heading. So we put it in the bottom of heading. You have this image. It's quite big and these are the resolution, so you can make it smaller and easily, as you know, you can choose here, choose an image. Go to choose an image. It takes you to your media. If you don't have any media on your media library, you can go to your desktop and upload any picture you want. So you know how to add a picture. We will work with these elements soon when we want to make our own website. Or you can make it smaller by just like that, or by numbers and advanced. Here you have lots of options. Okay, thank you for watching and like it and subscribe. It helps me, you and others. See you next video. Bye.